All right, welcome back, everyone. I'm Princesa, and this is Mental Health Monday. And I want to introduce you guys to my guest for today. She's actually going to introduce herself, so take it away.
Hello, my name is Jane Ha, and I'm here as a guest for Mental Health Monday with Princesa today.
Yay! So excited. Um, my questions are I'm gonna repeat some of them that I had with Grace,
Right.
and some of them are kind of more tailored to you.
Mm-hmm.
So as international student that you are,
Right.
and a grad student, and since you also work here, you are our grad assistant,
Yes, ma'am.
and that is so cool.
Thank you.
Do you like having that?
Being a grad assistant here? Well, I've never been into a management position before, so sometimes I have hard times trying to, manage my mental health because it involves human emotions and I need to understand other people's perspective as well. So I try to manage my emotion right here on the right side, and on the left side I try to understand other people as well. But it has been really good so far. Everyone's has been very supportive. I think I'm being challenged every single day, but it makes me learn a lot. So I pretty much like it right now.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
I know you go through a lot here. You do so much for us, and honestly,
No,
everybody's
girl.
so extremely grateful for you.
Oh, thank you.
We love you.
Thank you.
But anyways, I'm gonna kind of hop into the questions. Do you want to say anything else about yourself before we move on?
I. What do you mean, work wise or about
Just
my?
anything, honestly.
Okay, that's cool. So the reason why Princessa introduced me as an international student is because I moved to the States 2023 January. That was my first time in the States. The reason why I can speak English is because I lived in New Zealand for a year and a half when I was about 9 to 10 years old. And ever since then, I had no opportunity to really speak English. So I don't know. I don't know how it came back, but I managed myself to speak hard again. And yeah, I've been staying in San Angelo for 2.5 years almost. And yeah, that's how I am here.
Oh, how exciting! What was your as an undergrad? What was your was it major?
Oh yeah, so I was studying English and I double majored in global MICE, and MICE stands for meetings, incentive tours, what was it? C, convention centers, E for events. So I would basically plan an event or host an event for convention centers. Oh, I don't host. If someone hosts, I would help them out as a employee. So that was kind of the profession that I was looking forward to. So those are two kind of majors that I graduated from in Korea.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Thank you.
I've never heard of mice before. Is that just a strictly Korea thing, or is that just something that's?
So I think the major's name is pretty much special in Korea. Even a lot of people don't know if we just say, I'm majoring in global MICE. But if we explain it to other people, meetings and convention centers and event planning, now they're oh, it's everywhere. You guys are just having a major that combines everything and learn in a professional way. So basically, if they have a forum opening up for 2025 in Chicago or something, I can go up there and plan their events or booths, ordering, banners and everything. So those kind of things that I would know how to do.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Honestly, I hold a position in one of my organizations that I have to be planning events
Right.
all the time, and it is so extremely stressful.
Aw.
I can't imagine actually doing that as your profession. I'm oh my god, what am I gonna do?
Do you order stuff for the events too?
Yes, I do.
Oh no, that.
my
And
horrible.
you have a limited budget and you have to fit in.
Oh my god, yes, it was so horrible. Literally, I kind of tried to do one thing, and it was kind of shut down. Then they were no, you can do it again. I was It was really, I was going crazy.
I would.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, people think, like, for example, oh, we're going to make a t-shirt for the event. But then you need to get a designer. And when you have to order a t-shirt, we have to know the budget line. And depending on the quality of the t-shirt, you can't order something too expensive. Like, it's all kind of hassle.
Yeah. No, for sure. Honestly, I think since I kind of did something similar last semester, it kind of I got kind of a little bit used to it, but this semester it was so extremely draining because I had so much things to do.
I know, she's our
Yeah, I was
social
like-
media manager here.
And I was like, okay, so then I also got told to like do 3 more events within February. Yeah, I was like, I already had like 4 events and I had to do
This
3
year?
more. Yes, in February.
Goodness.
Yes.
Oh my
I was so
gosh.
extremely stressed. I was like, But, and honestly, like, shout out to the people that do event planning as a career because I could not do that.
I know, it's very stressful. I don't know how, like, I don't think I would do it as my lifelong job or career, but it was definitely interesting to be, like, involved in the industry for, like, few years.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just gonna move on now to like school related stuff. So for you, since you are a grad student, do you have like more mental health stuff that you have to deal with now, or have you been able to manage that since like undergrad?
That's a really specific question that I've never thought of. I think honestly, just for me specifically, I feel better now. And I don't think it had to do with I think it had to do with undergrad or either if it's master's or not, because at first I was like, does mental health kind of matter whether you're in an undergrad or master's? But then I thought about it and I think it matters because I think since I'm doing my master's now, I'm more older and I have overcame like a lot of struggles in life when I was in undergrad. And I feel like now whatever comes through into my life, now I know how to get through it, you know? So I feel way much more calmer and more confident in my life.
Yeah.
Even though nothing's really planned out for me, you know? Yeah, I think I'm in a better position right now.
Well, that's honestly great to hear. I feel like you kind of learn from your experience as an undergrad, and hopefully you can like take that into your master's programs, doctorate even. But yeah, so going on to our next question, have you ever faced mental health concerns when it relates to being so far from home?
Oh, that's wow! You prepared like really good questions. I think I'm gonna be straight up honest. I think I have way much better mental health being in the United States, far away from home, because I feel like I have more independency, and I get to figure out my life by myself, all by myself, and it's kind of beautiful to see how my life is forming all by myself without any like adults' intervention to it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, living with them, it doesn't mean that you're fully dependent on them, but, you know, there's kind of like a feeling that, oh, my family's gonna be here anyways, you know? But since I have like no one here, I feel like, oh, it's all on me. I can form this. I can do this.
Yeah.
So I think I'm getting more confident, and it makes my mental health better.
Oh, we love that.
Thank you.
Honestly, for me, I'm kind of ready for that kind of that boost in mental health too. Kind of similar to you, kind of like moving away from home and just having like it's me. Like I have to just worry about me. And kind of like going into that and being an international student, what is it like if you have like mental health issues and when it comes to like the resources available here in the States, especially as like a university student, have you experienced like anything, like any setbacks, anything like challenging?
Oh, yes.
Going into stuff?
For sure. That's a really good question because I talked about the struggle with Grace 2 weeks ago. So basically, I'm under in a program called YBM. It's kind of like an English academy in Korea. And if you get associated with this YBM program and get a health insurance, you get way cheaper health insurance, which covers all the basics. Like if you have a cold, you can go to the Shannon Clinic on ESU. But if you get to choose like really expensive normal ASU insurance, it'll be like thousands of dollars, I believe. And of course, the benefits would be way much larger. But for me, I don't have much money to afford that. So I had to choose the cheaper insurance, and it doesn't cover mental health. So I can't go to therapy. I cannot visit a psychiatrist that is under insurance. So that was a really big struggle for me. So I had to find another like websites where I can afford medications or therapists under no insurance. So that would be my biggest struggle here.
Yeah, I feel like especially like people even here, it's really like tough to get really good insurance. And then if you do get one for like the place you're going to like actually like take it, that's even like more of a struggle.
Right.
And honestly, I think it's interesting that at least you have like at least something for that when you do get sick.
Right.
But I feel like for that, at least mental health should be like covered at least for your medicine if you're like already diagnosed with something. But yeah, for that, for like medication and stuff, did it take a long time for you to like get your things situated here, or was it pretty easy?
So at first, I didn't know what to do at all because now I don't have the insurance that I used to have before. I changed into a like international student like cheap insurance program. So I felt like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, how am I gonna move my prescription to a new insurance? Because it's my first time being an adult and I'm in the States. I don't know how this works, and if I don't have the same insurance, how am I going to get the pills? Like, where am I going to get the pills? How am I going to transfer the prescriptions? How am I going to reach out to my older psychiatrist and everything?
Yeah.
But I did it step by step. Like, I reached out to the psychiatrist. I reached out to the website. I gathered information bit by bit, and I got my medication pretty fast, like 2 weeks ago. So I was out of it for like total 5 days, and I thought, ooh, this doesn't feel good. I need to have it within like few days, but it came out pretty faster than I thought.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Thank you.
Because I know some people, when they're like moving and stuff, it's like really hard for them to get all that stuff situated. So good thing that you were able to do that.
Thank you. Do you have like a ASU insurance, or do you have like a personal one?
I have a personal one.
Oh, okay. Does that cover like psychiatrists, like any mentals?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Does. Yeah, it took us forever. It's like a newer insurance too. So the old insurance I used to have would only cover like what you said, like medium visits.
Basic.
Super basic stuff. But anyways, moving on. Okay, so since you are a grad student, do you have like exams, or do you just have like projects? What is that like?
Both.
Both?
I have quizzes, projects, and exams. Depending on the classes, sometimes there's 2 exams, sometimes there's 4 exams. I have a personal project, like video assignments. I can have quizzes online. Yeah, everything.
Oh, okay. For that, how do you like handle the pressure? Do you like have a little schedule that you do, or do you like procrastinate and it kind of like oof?
Well, both. I have a planner. I have like 2 planners in my phone because I get to forget a lot of things. So I make sure I mark them down, like all the due dates. When today's the first day of second spring semester. Like I finished my first 8-week courses, and I have like 2 more other 8-week courses started just today, and I have to open all of the syllabuses today and mark down all the exam dates so I do not forget. And then I would procrastinate it until the dead week, and then I will do my studies.
Literally me. It is so bad. I'm like a really bad procrastinator, but it gets done.
Well, I heard I think we kind of have that perfectionism procrastinating. I heard people who have perfectionism, tend to procrastinate a lot because
Yeah.
you want to know the perfect way to finish your
Yes.
project. That's how I function, and I think that might be similar for you because you're a very
Mhm.
detailed person.
Mhm. Yeah, honestly, that's probably like one of the reasons for why I like procrastinate so much. I'm like, okay, no, I need more information. I need more
Yes,
information.
yes.
I need to like put everything together.
Uh-huh.
Cause I think it was like in elementary, middle school when we started having like projects. We would have like be doing it in like the middle of a lesson, and at the end, I was like, okay, so I feel like I have to redo all this because everything else we learned, and I have to like reincorporate all the stuff we learned. I was like, and it was stressing me out because like, ugh,
You
know?
might have the perfectionism procrastination because
Yeah.
I am totally like that.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it is so bad.
We're getting there. We're getting
there. I finally got my own planner and have like, I think you saw me doing it. Where I put like all my exams, all the stuff I have, including like stuff in my personal life on there. So finally, like, hopefully I can like, not be like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And do it last minute.
Do you do it like handwritten notes or like good notes or
For the planner?
yeah?
The planner, I have like an actual like planner, like a book.
Oh, like
Yeah.
handwritten ones?
Yeah.
Do you think it's more beneficial for like perfectionism procrastination to use a laptop planner or like phone planner or like handwritten planner?
For me personally, I like the actual like physical planner that you can like flip through. Cause also I'm like a person that likes kind of like stickers. I like putting stickers and stuff
that's
on
kind of
it.
cute.
Yeah. For me, I feel like you can like color code it more. You can add more to it. Although sometimes if you do get a like physical planner, it is kind of smaller. More the space you can put it. But mine has like weeks in the days, so I can like it gives me more opportunity to like put more stuff on there
Right.
as like the monthly and weekly planner. And I think that's really cool for me because one of the things like when I was looking for a planner, I was like, no, this is too small. I need to like put everything on there. Like I need to put my whole life on here. And for sure, for me, physical planner is where it's at. But if you're like a super techie person, you don't really care about the like adding super cute stuff, making it super busy. Probably like having it on your laptop or your phone would be better
That's
for you.
so mean. Like
Yeah.
I love decorating stuff, but at some point I just have so much things to be like added and changed it, and I hate myself when I have to scribble it out and then make a mess because I want to rip the whole page off.
Yes.
Another perfectionism toxicity, and I'm like, I'm gonna start over the whole new journal.
Literally.
So I was stressing over for that, so that's why I have to like type it in and delete it. Make sure it doesn't have any scribbles.
Oh my gosh, that is so relatable. Literally me, I'm like, okay, so everybody do not change anything because I already had it in my planner.
Exactly.
And I'm like, okay, so this looks perfect, and then like something changes and I have to change it. Thankfully, I put it in like pencil, and I was like, okay, if something is good, I just can erase it. Yeah, because I used to do it like in pen and like colored pencils and stuff, and it was bad. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Actually, pencil's a really good idea. I've never really thought about that.
Yeah, if you have like a colored pencil that you can erase with too, definitely do that. I have one. It's like a mechanical colored pencil. I'm probably gonna use that, so it's not like that just ugly gray on the paper. But moving on from planners. For like have you ever experienced burnout? That's my question.
Which one?
Have you ever experienced burnout?
Oh yes, for sure. All the time.
All the time.
All the time. I mean, burnout. Honestly, I think it doesn't happen too often, to be really honest. I think I have a really good resistancy when it comes to like new hard work, because throwing myself into a new position doesn't scare me anymore. So I think I do have really good resistancy, but when it gets like really too tough, I try to ignore that I'm burnt out, which is bad. I need to face it and like try to tell myself like, okay, you're burnt out, take a rest, you have to like slow it down. But then like I would ignore the fact that I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, like every single time I get a new job, I I think I do get burnt out once in a while.
Yeah, that definitely happens.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that at the beginning of the semester. I
Oh
was like,
yes, me too. For the first 4 weeks, I was like, I
Yeah,
don't know
was
what
like,
I'm doing. Don't talk to me.
For that, how do you like recognize it? And when you do recognize it, burnout, how do you like recover from it? Is there anything that you do for like, okay, I need to pick myself back up?
So, I think I should push it through until I have a rest day. For example, if I have work from Monday to Friday, I will push it through as best as I can. And for the weekends, I would just tell myself, like, you're gonna be completely doing nothing on Saturday. You're just gonna relax and rest, not even laundry. And then on Sunday, you're gonna pick yourself up preparing for Monday. Like, I would mentally prepare for the weekends, what I'm gonna do. And no matter who contacts me, let's go hang out. No. I need to put my life first. And then I give myself some time. I think that's how I do it. How about you?
Honestly, pretty much the same
Right?
thing. I'm like, okay. And sometimes I literally fell at it, and I'm like, okay, Princessa, you just can't do anything for the love of everything that's good. Don't do anything. Just relax. And sometimes I'll be like, okay, wait, I have to do something. Like I hate like being like relaxed. Because I feel like I have to be doing something, and I'm like, ugh, okay.
I know, I feel so lazy and guilty if I don't do anything. But you just have to put yourself in a position like, it's okay.
Yes.
You've been working 42 hours a week. You're fine. You need to rest on Saturday, and on Sunday you can you can go to the gym. Like, don't force yourself. You just have to pick up a little bit by bit, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm so grateful for the spring break. I finally
too.
got like my little break. I started going on walks with Grace.
Oh, join me!
It was so fun. We went to the gym. It was like not too crazy in there. I was like, maybe I'll keep going. I don't know.
I saw you guys on Instagram. I thought it was so adorable.
I love that we just like walked around on campus. It was like really nice. Very good for my mental health. I definitely needed that break, that reset. What about you? Think the spring was good for you?
Oh my god, I slept so much. Oh my god. My boyfriend was worried about me. He was like, how can you sleep that long? I would fall asleep like 1 in the morning, wake up at 12 in like lunchtime. He'd be like, are you a bear or something? Why are you sleeping so much? And then I would fall asleep again and then wake up. I slept so much, and I had like 3 goals that I wanted to achieve on spring break. One was content creation, and one was opening a store on Etsy, like creating a digital file, like designing one. And one was starting my Coursera certification learning process. So I've achieved all three, but at the same time I had a good rest, so it kind of made me motivated to start a new week. Yeah. What did you do on spring break?
Honestly, pretty much nothing. I was just like, I really just wanted to relax. I was like, I just can't. So for me, it was just like a mental health reset, just going on walks. Me and Grace were like on campus most of the time.
Oh yeah, I saw you.
We're just
guys.
like,
I should have joined.
Yeah, I thought you were gone.
No.
That's why
I was in town. I was bored.
We'll do it next time.
Okay, sure.
For me, yeah. Definitely didn't really do much. I think like the only interesting thing I did go to the park. With my friend. It was like really nice. It has like this really like long.
Is it by the dog park?
Yeah, I think so.
I was there too.
I think I went on, what is it, Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my friend. After, what was the point of the walk? We went to Chick-fil-A.
I mean, you gotta eat though.
Yeah. We tried what's it called? The pineapple dragon fruit lemonade. It was pretty good. Highly suggest. It was so good.
Oh,
Grace, try it.
Grace would love it.
But yeah, so I'm gonna move on to kind of like our closing questions. Personally, I do want to go to like my master's. I don't know if I'm gonna do it here, but honestly, I might just like so I can have free home. What are your like advices to like people that are going into their masters, like when it comes to mental health?
Honestly, I'm in a position who has to I mean, I didn't have much choice not to select STEM, but master's is more for deeper study. So I would highly suggest do what you really want to do, like do what you're really passionate about.
Yeah.
Then the studying will be more fascinating for you. Studying will be more fun. Honestly, I didn't have much choice to select STEM, but then I actually liked it, what I'm studying. So I'm very interested in computer science, like datas and marketing, management. So yeah, I'm really happy with my courses. So and also time management, going to work, and most of them go to work for their grad school and then have classes mostly online. You might be struggling with time management just like I did for the first 4 weeks, but you can do it. Everyone's the same. Don't feel like you're alone.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna take that. I'm taking that.
Thank you.
I love that advice.
Thank you so
Everybody,
much.
listen up.
Yep.
If you're going to your masters, listen to Jaden's advice.
Thank
if you don't,
you.
it's your fault. Okay, so anyways, definitely gonna keep that in mind. I might like post a little Instagram
Right?
like little thing about that, just because I feel like people don't really pay attention to like grad students here, and
Yeah, we need attention.
just to give like a little advice.
Yeah.
For sure. And are you allowed to, like, as a master's student, to like have the, what's it called, use the fee where you pay in your tuition for like mental health services?
I think it's included in my tuition for free therapy at ASU and like gym services.
The counseling,
like
yeah. Well, for master's students, definitely be using that. I know I will if I still go here. For sure, that's something I highly recommend. Is the, what's it called, the counseling services. One thing about it, if you aren't like comfortable, just like specifically if your like counselor is a male, and you're like a girl, like don't be afraid to like change.
Yeah.
Because definitely that's something I'm not really comfortable with, so I'm definitely more comfortable being with a woman. So definitely don't be afraid to like change or tell them. They'll probably ask you to.
Right.
So because if you're gonna keep going, you want to be with someone that's gonna make you comfortable.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, just to close it out, what is a piece of advice or a quote that you have that has helped you?
I think my life motto is like, if you try hard in every aspect of your life and put effort into it, the ways, the paths will come to you.
Oh, I
Like
love that.
it'll eventually come to you because the universe is rooting for you. Because why not? You're such a lovely creature on this planet. If you try hard, and someone out there in the universe might be peeking into you and like, she's doing a hard work. I might drop some little path over there, and then I'm like, okay,
I love that.
everything will work out for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Jane.
Thank you
I love that
for
little
inviting.
advice.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in and for my lovely guest, Jane.
Thank you.
I'm probably definitely gonna bring maybe another master student on here from like something else, just so they can like have their own experiences and what it's like. So yeah, thank you guys.
Tune in. Bye.